Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel NCERT Maths with Pradeep. Today we are continuing our exercise number 14.4 of chapter 14, that is factorization. So let's see our 10th question. Substituting x is equal to minus 3 in. So in this expression we have to put value of x as minus 3. As I have already explained in my previous video, whenever you are substituting a negative value in place of any variable, don't forget to put bracket and then we will multiply those terms. Okay. So let's see here what they have done is x square plus 5x plus 4. So yes, they have put bracket. So minus 3 square, they have written it. 5 times minus 3, again they have put it bracket plus 4. Okay. So now let's see the calculation. So minus 3 whole square means minus 3 multiplied by minus 3. So both terms are negative. Answer will be positive 9. Yes. But see, this is the mistake. 5 minus 3 should be multiplied. That is, it should be minus 15. But they have done subtraction. So they have done 5 minus 3 as 2. So this is our mistake. So what should be the correct answer? Left hand side is equal to x square plus 5x plus 4. So this is equal to minus 3 whole square, 5 times minus 3 and plus 4. So minus 3 square is 9. 5 into minus 3 is minus 15, right? And then plus 4. So 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 minus 15. So answer should be minus 2 instead of 15. So we will write, therefore correct statement is x square plus 5x plus 4 gives minus 2. Right? So let's see this B part. This is again x square minus 5x plus 4. They have substituted minus 3 whole square. Okay. Minus 5 times minus 3, that is also okay. Plus 4. So now let's see the calculations. Minus 3 whole square is 9. Correct. Minus 5 into minus 3, minus 15. This is wrong because minus 5 multiplied by minus 3 will give me plus 15. Not minus 15. Both terms are negative. So answer will be positive. So this is the error here. So let's write then. So x square minus 5x plus 4. So it should be minus 3 whole square minus 5 times minus 3 plus 4. Okay. So minus 3 whole square is 9. Minus 5 into minus 3 is plus 15 and plus 4. Okay. So 9 plus 15 is 24. 24 plus 4 is 28. Okay. So the correct answer should be 28, not minus 2. So we will write, therefore correct statement is x square minus 5x plus 4 gives 28. Positive 28. Okay. So let's see the C part. X square plus 5x gives minus 3 whole square. So yes, minus 3 whole square plus 5 times minus 3. So the mistake, let's see. Minus 3 whole square. So minus 3 whole square means minus 3 multiplied by minus 3. So both negative terms will give me answer as positive. But they have written as minus 9. So this is the error here. So we will write x square plus 5x is equal to minus 3 whole square plus 5 times minus 3. So minus 3 whole square is 9. 5 multiplied by minus 3 is minus 15 and answer should be minus 6. So correct answer is, or correct statement is x square plus 5x gives minus 6. Okay. So this is our 10th question. Now let's move on to the next question. So let's see our next question. Y minus 3 whole square is equal to y square minus 9. So y minus 3 whole square means we should use our identity a minus b whole square. What is a minus b whole square? This is a square plus b square minus 2ab. So we should have 3 terms, but see they have done is y square, that is a square is done, and then minus 3 square is done. That means square of both terms done and it's finished. This is wrong. So what should be the correct answer? Left hand side is equal to y minus 3 whole square. So this should be a square plus b square minus 2 times ab. A is y and b is 3. Okay, so you will write because a minus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So what is the answer? Y square, 3 square is 9 minus 2, 3 is a 6y, and this is not equals to right hand side. Okay, so we will write therefore correct statement is y minus 3 whole square is equal to y square plus 9 minus 6y. So this is the 11th one. Let's see the 12th question. So again a plus b whole square. So again they have done the same thing. Square for z, that is z square, and square for 5, that is 25. This rule is applied only if the terms are multiplied and we are doing the square. If this plus is not there, then this is correct that you can do z square and 5 square. But whenever we have plus sign, we have to use our identity. So left hand side is equal to z plus 5 whole square, and this is equal to a square plus b square plus 2 times a into b. A is z and b is 5 because a plus b whole square is equal to a square, b square and 2ab. So answer should be z square. 5 square is 25. Now 2 into 5 is 10z, and this is again not equal to right hand side. Okay, so correct statement is z plus 5 whole square is equal to z square plus 25 plus 10z. So the 13th question is 2a plus 3b multiplied by a minus b is equal to 2a square minus 3b square. So again they have done it wrong. They have multiplied this first term with first term. So answer is 2a square, and then second term with second term. So 3b square. But this is wrong because as I have already explained in algebraic expressions and identities chapter that whenever you have to multiply any two binomials, you should multiply each term of the first binomial with every term of the second binomial. So total you will have 2 into 2, 4 terms, and then you can combine the like terms. So let's see the correct answer here. Left hand side is equal to 2a plus 3b into a minus b. So this first term should be multiplied with first term of the second binomial. So 2a into a. Then again this 2a with b. Sorry, now minus because this is positive, this is negative. So 2a into b. Now this 3b with a and 3b with b. If you have any doubt, you can refer my chapter Algebraic Expressions and Identities. So 2a into a is 2a square minus 2ab plus 3ab minus 3b square. So this is 2a square minus 2 plus 3 will give me plus 1ab. So 1 we can omit. So minus 3b square. So this is again not equal to right hand side. So this is not equal to right hand side. So what is the correct statement then? So correct statement is 2a plus 3b multiplied by a minus b is equal to 2a square plus ab minus 3b square. Clear? So this is the solution of 13th question. This is all about this video. See you in my next video with the remaining questions of this exercise. Thank you.